Hello everybody, it's Nick here, and I'm going to be showing you guys, as much as I know anyways, of how to make the transcribed scores books like Hal Leonard does. Now, if you're not familiar with those, the transcribed scores books are a full transcription of songs. So for example, instead of just getting a piano vocal guitar arrangement or a guitar tab arrangement of a song, it transcribes everything. You'll get any instrument, or most of them, anyway, that are in the song. So for example, you won't, for Pretty Fly for a White Guy, you're not just going to get, the guitar part. You're going to get the vocals, you're going to get guitar, you're going to get bass, you're going to get drums. So Hal Leonard did tell me that they use Sibelius to make their sheet music, which was pretty cool. I don't know if they use the Mac version or the Windows version. I'm assuming it's a mixture of both since different people work for the company. But anyways, so there are a few things I haven't figured out yet that hopefully others can show me how to do. And that's why I'm making this video too, because hopefully some people can pass their knowledge on to me, and then I can pass my knowledge on to them. So anyways, in this part, I'm just going to go over on how you can set up all the instruments for the score. And with enough tutorials, you can figure out the basics on your own. But again, there's some stuff that Hal Leonard does in those books that I haven't figured out how to do. One of them of which is the text font. I don't know what font they use, but it doesn't seem to be normal. It's kind of like a stretched out version of Arial. But anyways, we're going to check this out. We're going to click on blank, then we're going to click create. So now we got to add the instruments, of course. Now, when I first used Sibelius, I was very intimidated, but it was actually really easy to add instruments. You just right-click, go to Instruments, and I'm going to put the instruments in the order that they appear in the book. So again, I'm going to do something like an Offspring song, and we're going to add solo treble under singers. We're going to add 2 guitars with notation, 2 guitars with tab, and we're going to move those underneath each other. And as you see, the solo treble part, or the voice part, goes down. Now, of course, in the books it would say vocal, guitar 1, guitar 2, the whole 9 yards, and we'll get to that in a minute. But we're going to add the bass guitar, which again is going to go to the bottom. Then we're going to add the drums. And we're just going to do drum set. Move that all the way to the bottom. So now we're going to click OK, and we got our score. Now, in the books, one thing you'll notice is that these brackets are covering all the guitar parts, but we want it just to cover each one for notation and tab. So we're going to move this bracket up to where the guitar tab, or for guitar 1 anyways, we're going to move that up there. Now for the other tabs, you're going to click here, and you're going to hold shift and click, and then go to notations and click bracket, and just do that for the bass as well, and you're set. So now we want to rename the instruments, and one thing that I haven't figured out again is that in the books the text is somehow sideways. I don't know how to do that. Again, if someone could show me how, that would be really appreciated. I did look up what I was trying to figure out on the Sibelius forums, but I didn't get a lot of help. I did get some help, but not a whole lot. So we're going to rename this vocal by double clicking it. Same with this. And there's 2 ways you could either you could delete this part. You can either just rename it to nothing, or you can just simply delete it. So I'm trying to click here. There we go. Guitar 2. Then we're going to do bass. Delete the second bass. Going to move down the score, and we got our drums here. Now, one thing in the books is that here we got our drum clef, or whatever it is. I think that's what it is, percussion. But that's not how it is in the books. It's bass clef. The drums are in bass clef, so we're going to remove that. There is sometimes a percussion part added too, but not a lot. Usually they don't add that. So now we got our basic score, and again, you can pretty much figure out the basics from here, but let's add a few things. We're going to add a title, the composer, and the copyright. So we're going to right click up here, and about the middle of the top. We're going to go to text, and we're going to go to title. And we're going to click about up here in the middle. I think it centers it automatically for you, which is pretty cool. And again, I don't know if I'm going to be transcribing this or not in future videos, if I ever do them. Well, when I do them. I do plan on doing them when I figure out how to do this. But anyways, now we're going to do the same thing under it. We're going to add text and a subtitle. Now, again, usually a subtitle, you could probably say, like, for example, from the video game Contra NES, or from the movie, you know, 50 First Dates or whatever. But Hal Leonard mainly uses this for, like, composers, so it'll say something like words and music by Dexter Holland. Okay, they wouldn't put that in there, but come on. Anyways, there is a separate composer tab, or a composer text, which you can click around up here, and it'll put composer text up here, so you can just put composed by Dexter Holland, and there you go. And if you want, you can delete that too. But it doesn't matter, it's just a subtitle. So, but down here, you're going to want to put a copyright, especially if you plan on releasing your work. Even if it's your own work, you want to, you know, make sure people know that it's yours. So to add a copyright text, you can't just click text, as far as I know. And well, you could, but we're gonna use special copyright text, which you go to text, the text tab, then styles. Under common, there's Jones edition, copyright. We're gonna click down here, and we're just gonna click. I don't know the copyrights exactly, but if anyone's wondering, to get the copyright sign, you hold Alt on PC, anyways. Hold Alt and press 0169. Anyways, the Offspring and all that stuff. Then it usually says International Copyright Secured. Press Tab. All rights reserved. Again, it's always good to put, you know, copyright text when you need it there, or, you know, when you release some. You don't have to worry about it if you're going to keep it to yourself, but if you're going to release it, you've got to do that. So I know beginners would probably not think about that, but that's really important. You need people to know that it's yours. Anyways, so that's pretty much how you make the score. You get 5 bars here, and you can add more by going to the Home tab and just click Add. That's all you need to do. And hopefully, if I can get enough help on how to make it more like the books, you know, like, again, if, you know, I just need the sideways text, and then I need the font that they use. I don't want to, you know, I try not to bother Hal Leonard too much about this, because I don't want him thinking that I'm trying to, like, you know, copy them and, you know, release stuff. I'm really hoping that they actually contact me to do books for them. That would be really cool if they did. But anyways, and then if I ever figure it out, I'll show you guys how to do like the guitar recorded versions books, and then you guys can start making your own guitar tab books. That would be pretty cool. Anyways, so I hope this helped. Thanks for watching, and again, I'm hoping this helps others, and hoping that others can help me. So thanks for watching, and peace out.